we're gonna look at this first. Well, no, let's leave that open. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save that. Never mind. I changed my mind. I have a bunch of docs. Basically, I also want to look through today of like things that have happened, but I'm gonna wait. I think we're gonna start off with watching Act 3, and then as things come up in Act 3, I will go to the relevant things in different docs that happen. Thanks, Shannon. I mean, it's true. I am a lorehound. Alright, let's go over here. Okay, still hearing me, hopefully. Switched over here. I changed a little bit of the layout, so hopefully the videos should be much bigger on screen now. Okay, thank you. I kind of did a little bit of cropping so no one can see my bazillion tabs that I have open. They're still there, I assure you. And I don't know, I just kind of like this. See, yeah, okay, I think I'll just, there. For now, I'm just gonna remove the chat box, so we can kind of have just a clear view of everything. Alright. Act 3, let's go. Yeah, we're gonna start off with watching, and then, like I said, I have a bunch of things I'll go to, but I'll go to as they become relevant, so trying not to make things confusing for anyone who doesn't know certain things or whatever, right? So, also, any questions, let me know at any time. We're gonna be pausing a lot, so. And this is probably we're only gonna get through Act 3 today, I think. And then next week we'll finish with Act 4, the Rory playlist, and Mila, everything, because there's so much. Oh, all right. And there's a lot to talk about in just Act 3. I could tell you. Yeah, Ova. Thank you for reminding me. Yes. I told you that. Actually, I'm just gonna take a quick look over here on Dad's channel. I'm just double checking that we don't really see. Actually, we might do Ova today too because it starts happening. Ova, we start getting Ova playlist in Act 3, I believe, right? And Mila. Mila, I think I'm gonna save though. Well, we'll see. We'll see when we get to certain parts of Act 3 if it will make sense to go watch those things, you know? But we'll see how it goes. It's a lot to get through, so yeah, because Ova definitely starts in Act 3, and so does Mila, but Act 3 just by itself without those things is a lot, so we'll see. We might do Ova today, too. But it's kind of, Ova's a little separate, so actually it might make more sense to do Mila today and then save Ova, Rory, and Act 4 to be all together, so yeah. Anyway, sorry. Alright, let's go! Act 3, first video of Act 3. Also, just for slight context, there was a lot of live streams with Dadbot before the beginning of Act 3. The first Dadbot we had was Dadbot 212, which a lot of people probably don't remember because he was only ever seen on stream. I don't remember what happened. I think it might have been he had too many firewall breakdowns, so he got shut down, and then we got 222, who we see in the series. But here we are, Act 3. Let me know if the sound is good for the video too, please. This one's a good test on anyway, because there's not a whole lot of dialogue. Let me make sure also the subtitles are good. Sound is good? Okay, thank you. There it is, it's the van. Yeah, rip the van. F for the van. Oh well, it was good while it lasted. Hey, welcome, Kriz. We just started, so you haven't missed much.
Alright. This is high enough. I don't think any of Cheryl's clients are around here. Gotta be close to 8,000 feet now. Wish I had my coadjutor. Still can't hear Ella. Elevation may not be the answer. I need to find some sort of boost. I'm a long way from any technology.
I just want to take a brief moment to talk about what he's talking about here. We learn what the coadjutor is later, in Act 3 finale, and I will also just point out when he says technology, just in case that was confusing for anyone, that's, basically I think he's talking about, like, because Kepler 22b is so much more advanced, like, we're basically, like, the backwater Hicks of the universe, I think. So, like, in terms of technology, I mean, and where we're at as a race. So, anyway, I just, wanted to pause on that. Yeah, I know, I popped into his stream really quick before I started mine. Oh, man. I'm not even gonna get into that. But, oh well, if he's having fun, that's all that matters, right? So...
Hell, this whole damn planet is a long way from technology.
He even says it.
What did that guy say about the big assortment? I'm too hungry to think. Could be a long drive. I may as well get some food first.
I love how grumpy Andon is, though. Well, he just comes across as being grumpy, but I mean, I would be grumpy too if I had been kidnapped, forced to be a certain character, on a planet that wasn't my own, you know. Oh god, Samus. He is, though. I should have called this...
Hi.
I should have said Lorian watches Daddy's Life. Oh god. I should have called the stream... I should have said that in the title. I'm not going to do that, but it would have been funny.
Can I get some delicious discs?
What?
Oh, sorry, I mean, pancakes.
Sure thing.
Okay. Thanks.
Also, quick note, for those who don't know, the waitress right here is Alba. Alba, who's Tom's wife, plays the waitress in this scene. Just another quick note. It's Crothers! We all love Crothers.
Who the hell are you? How do you know who I am?
Me? I'm Crothers.
Alright.
This card will help you in your quest, and give you 20% off in-store and online purchases. Some restrictions may apply.
Sorry, pal, I'm not interested in your coupons. I'm just grabbing something to eat and hitting the road.
I'm just gonna say, I would never turn down anything Crothers gave me, because I feel like he's always there to do help. At least from what we've seen so far, so I feel like anything it gives you might be actually important, even if it doesn't seem that way in the moment.
Wait, you speak arcane.
You're trying to reach Ella. I know.
This is also the first time it's called Arcane in the series, so now we know that the way they speak telepathically earlier in the series in the facility is called Arcane. And you'll notice, like, there's a slight, oh hey Judd, welcome to the stream. There's a slight, like, reverb in the voice when they do it, and that's how you know that what Carl does when we hear Carl, he's just thinking in his own head, because his lines don't have the added reverb that Arcane does, and that's how you tell the difference.
I know everything about you, Andon. I've been watching you for a long time.
Are you an earthling?
Yeah, right. He's not an
Earthling.
earthling.
I'm Crothers.
Listen, pal, I don't need any of this cryptic nonsense. I need answers.
The ecumenical will provide the answers you seek, but it's up to you to choose your path. I am merely an observer, Andon, a guide. I cannot directly interfere.
How do I choose?
Look inside. Your Elan Vital will choose the cards that speak to you.
Basically, I think, Elan Vital is basically, like, vital energy, right? I'm trying to remember that. I should have looked it up before. Kind of like his soul, in a sense. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Crothers, actually, we see a lot more of him being kind of like a guide figure in the rest of the series, in Act 3 especially.
You've been hurt by others, but must
But really, he's only appeared a couple times before this, so...
remain focused on your path ahead to complete your quest.
Reach Ella.
And Emily.
And Emily.
Flip your pain and let it go.
Death? Carlos, will I die?
No, not you. You've been alive longer than all.
Mm-hmm.
There's a high concentration of OA in you and Neela. But for now...
You've been alive longer than all. Actually, now thinking about... I'll go into it later more, but that does make a lot of sense if we're thinking about on a grander scale. The hints that we've gotten that Anda and Neela existed before this universe began, that makes a lot of sense.
Now, let's focus on the cards at hand. You've got much to do, Andon.
It's gotta be hard to let go after what Cheryl did.
Mm-hmm. She's...
Neela. I remember that name.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go.
Oh. Thank you.
You got it.
I'll also point out
What's
Neela.
OA?
What's
Brothers?
OA? Yeah.
Listen for Neela.
Yeah, Neela. So,
I mean, if this wasn't the most confusing conversation I've ever had. Earth.
it's not just Earth.
Make a mean delicious dish.
It's your freaking life, Andon.
Oh, gotta stop burping in my head.
The,
Delusion.
Neela was, made a few appearances before this, basically mainly in live streams she was hinted at, and, I believe she made a brief appearance in Discord, so, this is the first time, I believe, one of the first times she's mentioned in the series as well, by name, but we had hints about her before. And then, for example, actually, I'll take you over to, this. Here we are. This was a document I started making when, this was after, I believe, Act 2 ended and Dadbot was doing the streams. Yes, I have a note up top about that. So this firewall would break down and we could ask about things like Neela, Crothers, a bunch of stuff. I'm not gonna, like Scarlet, because Scarlet was also hinted at a lot before we ever actually saw her in the series. We got a hint for a lot of things, hints for lots of things in the live streams that eventually we get to see in Dad's life. I'll go more into the interesting things here later, but I just wanted to say that this is like one of the reasons we knew about things like Neela before she was even mentioned. So, anyway, let's go back. Keep watching.
I mean, how much longer are we going to drag this thing out,
I
Cheryl?
don't want to talk about us, okay?
Not much has changed, I see.
What's in your ear?
What is this thing?
Can you hear me?
What is this thing?
It's a neo-neurotransmitter. It transfers your thoughts into audio. No one can hear us in here.
Well, are you afraid of people hearing about our divorce?
I don't want to get into that. We both agreed on the divorce.
You didn't give me much of a choice.
Malvin, you know I still love you.
Then why are we together?
Because we died when we lost her. We're not the same person anymore.
I love whoever you are.
Yeah, well, I don't love me. I'm a horrible mother.
Come on, Cheryl. You did nothing wrong. And we don't know that she's gone.
Oh, Cheryl.
I need a favor from you.
And this is why I'll make a note. I do feel I love her character even so much, even though her losing her daughter and trying to get her back is not justification. It doesn't justify everything she's done, but it does make her super relatable, and her actions way more understandable. We don't find out till later that it's her daughter, but they're talking about the big elephant in the room here is that well, you'll see in the Act 3 finale, it gets explained, but basically Cheryl is looking for her daughter's soul, is what I'm going to say for now, and then you'll get the full context later. But it makes her super relatable. Way more than she was before, because in Act 1 she kind of acted it in some ways, and at least for me she was very much like an antagonist in Act 1. Act 2 I started getting the inkling that there was something up with her, like more to her, way more to her than what we see in Act 1. And then yeah, Act 3 full on, like, oh my god, I love Cheryl so much.
Babe, anything.
It's a big one.
Anything.
I've kidnapped someone and I need you to help me keep him sedated so I can continue my quantum physics research.
What the fuck?
I love that so much. What the fuck? That would also be my reaction if someone just said that to me. Oh, here we are. Is a cube. Cube. There was so much speculation that these lights meant something and that it was a hidden code. Let me tell you. There was a whole thing about it. It's not, as far as I know. But there was a lot of speculation, and we were all trying to follow how many dots were in each video that cube appeared in. Oh my goodness, it was a big thing. Also, quick note about anything hidden in these videos. The first half or so of Act 3 was another email address hidden code. The email address for this one, so there was an email address in Act 2 that was hidden across all of Act 2. You had to put it together to get the email address. This one was a new round of Selected in the Discord. It was a community, one of the hidden societies in Discord that Dad created called the Selected. The original Selected became what's now known as the Infinite. I can't remember what they were called before that, but because they won the Society Challenge, they're the Infinite. The Chosen. They were the Chosen. Then a new round of Selected came from decoding this and finding the email address across the first half of Act 3, roughly. And I was in that group, and then the rest of Act 3 was basically all the hidden things, like the codes and stuff, was related to, there was like a challenge between the different societies. So the Chosen we all had our own little rooms we talked in Discord, basically. There was the Chosen, the Selected, the Rogues, and I think the Obedient. So there's 4 main societies. And we all were basically working kind of against each other to figure out who was the best society, quote unquote. Maybe not best, but like the quickest at finding in the puzzles and stuff. So it was just a challenge for the rest of Act 3, basically, in terms of the hidden things. So I won't go too much into like the codes or ciphers unless they're important to the lore. But like I said, for the most part, that's not really the case. And I just wanted to explain that really quickly. And let's keep going. So this would have been right after Andon left at the end of Act 2 here.
Hey, Mom.
Everything is fine.
What?
Hi, daughter. Yes, what do you need?
Where's Dad? I haven't seen him in a few days.
Well, he must be working late. Don't you need to go to the mall or something?
Mom, are you alright?
Yes, everything is fine. Go to the mall.
Wow.
Oh, poor daughter.
Hello? Oh, hi, boss. Yes. No, Dad is okay. He's just got a cold. Sorry, I thought he told you. Yeah, no, he still wants the job. Don't worry. He's feeling better. He'll be back at work today. Thank you.
Oh, there's the dad bot.
Hi, welcome to Dadbot. Hello, wife. Dad loves you.
Yeah, Dad bod. Mom loves you too.
Oh.
Now go to work.
Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, it's like like baby Dadbot before he gets all the emotions.
All falling apart.
Men in Black.
This is some good tea.
Sorry, I should probably call him a client. I always never forgot them as Men in Black, so it comes out more naturally to me. And look, it's the most epic character of all, Stool. There's a big joke about that, but I won't get into it. Anyway. Okay. What am I... Okay, I'm thinking in terms of docs, what we need to do and when. Okay, we're good for now. Keep going with company. Freaking cube, man.
I can't believe I have so much work to do. Boss never gives Dad a break. How does he expect me to get through all this paperwork? Dad just wants to quit and become the best YouTuber in the universes. Then, Dad can travel the world singing his pop songs for all his subscribers.
I do want a dad tour really bad. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Dad. How you doing?
Hey, Marty.
Marty!
Boy, look at all your paperwork. These are all from last year. Have you ever
Last
processed
year?
any of your work?
Boss is so mean to Dad. He just keeps piling it on.
Dad, it's not that hard. You just stamp it and move on.
Stamping is hard.
I wish I had a
Being
job this
boss
easy.
is much easier.
Oh boy. Does boss know that you haven't done any of your paperwork?
Who cares? Dad is a pop star.
Well, he's about to find out.
Here he comes. It's Boss.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, boss.
Hey, boss.
Also, another
Hey,
quick
Marty.
note for
How you guys
people later in the series. So Rory is a bot that we get introduced to later, but this tie that Marty's wearing might look awfully familiar to anyone who knows Rory or has ever seen Rory.
You need any coffee? Snacks? Hope you're having a nice time working at company.
Yeah, having a real nice time.
It seems like your paperwork is really piling up. Let me know if you want me to take some of it off of your hands.
Yeah, all of it.
Well, I am paying you to process the paperwork, Dad.
Maybe if I had a raise, I could work a little harder.
Okay, Dad, I can do that.
Hey, boss. I have all my work done. Can I get a raise?
Sorry, we just used all the raise money on Dad. Boss just wants all you workers to be happy.
Poor Marty.
In fact, I want to give you a free work cell phone, Dad. Maybe it will encourage you to get some work done. Maybe from home if you don't want to come in. It's an e-phone from Bardo Industries. Made
Bardo
with a
Industries!
computer. It has EDM musical tracks from Home, Madion, Porter Robinson, Grimes, Shadru, and many others. Even some rock from the Half That Matters. Plus YouTube and all sorts of fun programs.
Just gonna note that all the names, a lot of those are people Dad, Nathan's worked with for music for Dad and other things, but it's not really important to remember all of those things, so don't worry if you about that really. In terms of lore, it's not that important.
Oh, great. Another expensive electronic device for Dad to be responsible for.
What?
Also, I will make another quick note, sorry. Bardo Industries, Mike Lombardo makes a lot of the props for Dad's life, and that's what's being referenced when he says Bardo Industries. That's Mike Lombardo. He did make the e-computer that we see here on screen, and he also made the e-phone. And I believe he also made Scarlet, so the Cube. He's done a lot of really cool stuff for Dad. So yeah, Mike is awesome.
Wow.
Have fun with it. Off to a meeting now. Goodbye.
Oh, God.
This is a nice phone, Dad. Look, it even has Minecraft on it. Wow, you get all the breaks.
Great. Now he can make Dad work even when he's at home. Boss is the worst. I bet Dad's subscribers Nathan Moore and Alligator Skull's bosses don't
Oh, also, this is when Al became freaking part of Dad's life. I'm saying it now. Alligator Skull is officially part of Dad's life now. He's been mentioned in it.
Putting $100 into your bank account, Dad.
Dude, I wish I could make $100 for 5 minutes of Minecraft. Are you kidding me? Jeez. Are you kidding? Alrighty. Diane's secret. So yeah, Mike Lombardo also made the cube here. I actually got to watch, I was lucky enough to, he used to do some streams, and I think I watched him do some of the work for this cube live. But I don't even know if those are available anymore.
The bills just never stop. Maybe when Dad starts to DJ more clubs in downtown,
He does have stuff on his
he'll
Instagram.
be able to cover all the family's expenses. Daughter sure does rack up a big cell phone bill with those 3 phones. Luckily for Dad, he only has one daughter.
Huh?
Hi, Dadbot.
Diane?
I need to talk to you.
Oh, wow. What are you doing here? Oh, you smell so nice. Whoa.
Dad!
Keep it together.
Thank you, but you need to listen to me.
What's wrong, Diane?
Oh, no.
Oh,
I need to talk to you while Cheryl is at work.
Sounds good to Dad. Talk all you want. Don't mind me. Just gonna dip in for some sniffing. Oh.
Dad, do you remember years ago when you were still on OS 1 before Cheryl stuck you in the closet? When we first met?
Oh, yeah. How could I forget?
So just a quick note too about this. So basically what she's saying is there were, and I think it becomes more obvious in Act 3 finale, Dadbots existed, or were created, I guess, before everything, and we see that in the OVA series. They, I believe, are based around Nathan, but they existed before we had Andon, and then they were kind of put in the closet once they had Andon, because he worked perfectly for being Dad. Until he escaped, and then obviously they needed the bots again, but yeah, OS 1, so this would have been probably OVA days, I'm guessing. It would have to be, because OS 1, operating system 1. Uh-oh. Diane's prego now.
Do you remember the sniff?
Oh, you noticed?
Mm-hmm. Well, you weren't the only one who sniffed.
Diane.
Well, Dad, your scent was just
Diane.
so strong that when it went into my system, something happened.
You barfed?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Oh.
I barfed out
A baby.
a baby.
A baby.
Oh no.
Not again.
Not again.
So the line "not again" there is in reference, he lets out another fart when he falls over, and she doesn't want to barf out another baby, so she runs away. And part of why this is possible is later revealed, and I'm just gonna spoil it now. Diane is also a bot. I guess this is how bots procreate in Dad's life. And that's, yeah. At the time, of course, we don't know yet that Diane is a bot, but now I'm just gonna say it out right now because this was actually so confusing for us when it came out. I remember being like, what the heck? It's so kind of, what would be a good term? Kind of bizarre, I guess. They probably did for making, like, the organic parts, Samus, yeah. Kind of outlandish, yeah. Oh, look, it's a client. This is some good tea.
This is some good tea.
Oh my god, I know this series way too well, what the hell. I watched this stuff way too much, I'm sorry. Oh! And now Cube is all lit up. Also, right now, I kind of just want to watch through a lot of this, and then we'll take a big long pause and talk about a lot of the lore and stuff in the docs. I'm just pausing real quick to say that. I will pause as needed. Also, there's a really good comment from Bridget here, who you might have heard mentioned before. Just ignore my comments right there, those aren't important. I love what she says about it, like, about on hating on Cheryl, but the motivators are really important and, like, makes her a really good character, so even if you dislike her, I mean, that's fair, but she is such a good character, so. We love Bridget, we miss Bridget.
Where am I? I was just at home. How did I get here? It's so quiet. I can feel the weight of the silence. It's nice.
So just a quick note here that I will pause really quick for is I believe... So, this is kind of... Actually, I'll pause at the end and talk about it.
Hi, Cheryl.
Who are you?
I'm Crothers.
What is this place? How did I get here?
There is no name for where you are. You've drifted off and gained access to the point beyond all existence, beyond every universe.
So, a dream?
I guess you could say that. You could also say the Crothers Zen Den.
No, thank you.
Regardless, I'm glad you're here. I have a warning for you, Cheryl.
A warning?
You must stop what you're doing with Andon. Do not pursue him. He must return home.
How do you know about that?
I see everything, Cheryl.
Well, clearly not, because what I'm doing is incredibly important. Not only has no one made the scientific achievements that I have, but my entire work is for the greater good of the entire universe.
Universe. You clearly do not know what you're doing if you think there is only one universe. While your work is monumental in the eye of the human, it is detrimental in the eye of Neela. If you keep progressing the way you are, you will tear the fabric of space and time. Andon needs to return home. He has much to do in the future. We all need him. You have already made a wrinkle by sending Nathan to 1999. You must bring him back and pursue another path.
This is the closest I have come. With a little more time, I will gain access to the 9th planet and beyond. I already made it out to CFB.
With a little more time, you could remove all time. I know you're a parent, but you could put this entire universe in a timeout.
I can return Nathan. He was useless to me anyways, but I am not stopping my work when I am this close.
Cheryl,
I'm warning you.
I won't let you stop me. Oh, God, where am I? Oh, no, Cheryl, what did you do last night? What time is it? Dadbot's probably up by now. I need to get back to the facility.
Hey, babe, why don't you get in here and board the Cuddle Shuttle?
Sorry, I need to get back to work.
It's about to blast off.
Go back to sleep, Malvin.
I'll also point out, well, one quick thing is, this is, I think, one of the first... Is it? No, it isn't. Act 3 is the first time, I believe. Did we learn Neighbor's name at the end of Act 2? I don't remember. Anyway, Malvin, so they're outside the facility at Malvin's house that we've seen, I believe, at the end of Act 2, just because that's where Cheryl went. So quick note about where she is. So she's not actually dreaming, she's in... I think she's beyond, or what Dad calls beyond. Yeah, I think we did learn his name at the end of Act 2. What Dad has referred to beyond before in live streams in this, and it's kind of, as Crothers said, it's supposed to be a space kind of outside the universes, and I think it's kind of like another dimension is the best way to think of it. It's also, so Dad had that dream where he went, where Colors gave him the true value tools, and that's why they were able to be there on the bed too, because he wasn't actually dreaming, right? He was actually beyond at the time. So it looks like physical objects we know can travel between the two dimensions, and it makes sense. I'm pretty sure that's where kind of Crothers exists when he's not like on Earth or doing whatever it is Crothers does. Yeah. Beyond is still really mysterious though, in terms of like what it actually is, other than like Crothers says, a space between the universes, or outside of the universes, I guess is what he actually says, not between but outside. And I think it's hard for us to conceptualize that because we're in a universe, and being outside of a universe is such a big, like... So obviously it's a finite universe, right? It can't be infinite. And there's multiple universes. We learned that for sure. I mean, Dad has always said he's going to be the best YouTuber into universes. But this is the first time it's definitely confirmed by a character that there are multiple universes that exist in Dad's life. Mike Lombardo, what the heck? Hi, good to see you. We were just talking about how you built a bunch of stuff for Dad's life. Hello, welcome. Mike, hello, it's so good to see you. Wow. I was just talking about how you made Cube and E-Computer and E-Phone. Super cool. Hey, thanks for stopping in. It's so good to see you. It's Bardo Industries in the chat. You have all the answers? Come on, Mike. Just spill the beans. Spill the beans. I want to know all the answers, but I mean, I guess I have to wait even if I don't want to. Like, what's in the dang shed? Yeah, right? Well, thank you, Mike, for being here. I know you can't share any secrets. It's all good. We appreciate you, Mike. There's a smaller shed in the shed. That would be funny, but also, it better be more than that. Yeah, so, like, should we, since Mike is here, does he even have a page over here on the wiki? Let me take a look. Hang on. I'm curious now. He should do. If he doesn't, we're gonna make you a page on here, Mike. Yeah, he does have a page on the wiki, but it's mostly just about Bardo Industries because that's the way it should be, right? Build stuff, occupation, sounds right. There is a Dad wiki. I'm the admin there. Mike Lombardo is the creator of Bardo Industries. There we are. Oh, that's the coadjutor too. I forgot about that. Yes, there you go. And he's a delivery man. We'll see him later in Dad's life. Bardo Industries. Let's go. There's a Bardo Industries page. Makes stuff that works 58.25% of the time. I forgot about that. Bardo Industries products work 100% of the time. Always. I'm gonna have to fix that. That doesn't look right. It's okay. I'll edit it later. No worries. Delivery man. What? Dad told us you were the... Also, you're listed in the credits, Mike. It's not that hard. Also, if you listen to your voice, Mike, I know the sound of your voice because I've seen you on stream. It's kind of obvious who you are in the series. I'm just saying. Yes! Oh my god. At least for anybody who knows. Mind is blown. Yeah, really. You're listed in the credits too. I mean, so if anyone who didn't know your voice, because I hadn't seen you on stream before, didn't know, they could find that out by looking in the description, but almost no one ever looks in the description. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna show you right now. I'm gonna open up Scarlet Dawn in a new page. We're not watching it yet because we aren't there, but see, look. Bardo Industries Delivery Man, like Mike Lombardo. There you are. Also, like I said, if anyone had ever heard his voice before, they would know it's him anyway in that scene, so... yeah! Mind blown! You do need to get an IMDb. Mike Lombardo, all your credits will be Dad's Life. I don't know, if you do other stuff too, though, we could add that. Dad dribbles. Another fun fact? Sure, Mike, always. Starting you a wiki right now. So funny. Oh yeah, he custom built the 80,000 subscriber word Dad gets there's a random video on Dad's channel. Well, random. There's a video on Dad's channel. It's not part of his life. It's called Dad's Present from YouTube. He gets an 80,000 subscriber award. Mike Lombardo made that as well. Also, so within the lore of the series, it's implied that Bardo Industries made a lot of the components that make up Scarlet's body, which we'll see later, because Cube becomes Scarlet, so for anyone who didn't know. But yes, fun facts. Let's go, Mike. The money pit in the credits just eat. Oh, that's really cool! Okay, well, let's do that. Actually, hang on. Sorry, guys, quick diversion. The money pit. 1986. Let's find it. Top cast. Ooh, Tom Hanks is in this movie. Billy Lombardo. Oh, there he is! Look at that! What? He was in a recent thing too? What the heck? Benny Money Pit. Okay, we're doing this. Diversion time, guys. Quick diversion while Mike's here. It's all good. Benny Money Pit. Oh, I can't type. God. Can I just fix that? There we go. That would bother me. Like the first clip or what? My mind is so blown right now. It's all good, Mike. One out of 9. Okay. Let's take a look, guys.
If we do this, we do it together. I'm putting in half the money or I'm not going in.
Great!
I thought you'd give me an argument.
Well, if I had any money, I would. Where are you going to get your half?
Max. I'll sell him if
Oh, that's cool. Shannon?
What about your half?
I'm going straight to the top on this one. Billboard's Artist of the Year. He who last year alone sold 22 million.
Oh no, I just realized we probably shouldn't watch this whole thing because copyright. But oh my god, that's really? What? No.
Are you gonna...
Oh my god. This is your brother? What the? You just blew my mind, Mike. Holy crap. What? I mean, I guess this wasn't 1986, but holy crap. Wow. Well, I blew your mind, you blew mine. That's, wow. Holy I never would have known. Cool.
Are you gonna let my mother clean that carpet?
He has an accent too, of course he does. Oh my god. Wow. Add that to the wiki too. Mike's brother was in the money pit. Oh my god. Hey, okay, this is more focused around Dad's life, but if Shannon's making Mike a wiki, we can add that in there. Good. Yeah, okay, there you go, Shannon. You got it. He is awesome. Mike is awesome, yes. Mike was there for the infamous live stream where definitely Dad and not super drunk Nathan got naked and jumped into a pool. That definitely didn't happen. Samus, what? This is a story for another time. There's a free play for it a couple of years back. It was a fun time. I'll be here, yeah. Well, no, the Queen Mary live stream is different. I'm talking about at Free Play Florida, where Dad did a show, and then afterwards there was a stream at a pool. That definitely is not existing anywhere on anyone's computers in a hidden file anywhere. Yes. The Queen Mary live stream is also fun, and Mike was there for that. But yeah, I'll be here for a while, Shannon. We still have to finish, like, all of Act 3, so don't worry. It's all one big memory. Oh, that's fair, Mike. Yeah, but you were also there for the Queen Mary, which was awesome, so... And that was on Beyond Worlds, the channel, which was a really fun stream. And I didn't pay any money at all for Nathan to jump into dirty water. That didn't happen. Plausible deniability, guys. Bye, Shannon. See you soon. Oh, cool. Cool, you were with them a few weeks ago, Mike. We don't see you anymore, Mike. We don't see you anymore, but I guess you're busy because you have a baby now. So you got probably super busy with life, I'm guessing. But still, thank you for stopping in here. No, it's all good. I figured it's just life, you know. But it's always good to see you, Mike. Always. Hang on. I'm just gonna rewind to the very beginning. Yeah, flying under the radar.
I can't believe I left Dad bought alone in the closet all night. I should never have gone to Malvin's. My life with Dad bought and daughter is nice. Simple and nice.
See, this is where also I like that she likes the life she has with, like, Dad and daughter, but, some things are more important to her,
Cheryl,
of course.
he's gone. There's no way I'm gonna find him.
Well,
Whoa, what? Mike, thank you for the 1,000 bits! Thank you! Thank you! That's like, what is that? That's $10, right? Thank you. I did. He said, thank you, Mike. Oh my god, I can't do it. It's harder to do it with just the voice, so I'm gonna do this. There. Mike, thank you. I hope things are going well for you. I'll tell you about that after, Let's Be Friends. Yeah, no problem, Mike. No problem. Thank you for blowing my mind. Holy crap.
Cheryl, he's gone. There's no way I'm gonna find him.
Well, how far did you drive?
I drove out to Arizona, Cheryl. I can't just drive around the whole planet.
You promised me, Melvin.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago. Okay, the channel's been up for a year and you still haven't finished your research. How many more years is it gonna be?
Well, however many it takes. I can't get funding from anyone. No one understands what I'm doing.
Okay, bye, Mike. Thanks for stopping in again. It's always good to see you, like I said. See you whenever we see you again. Okay, awesome. Yay. Glad to hear that. Okay, bye, Mike. Thanks.
The scientific community is a joke. Dad's channel has been funding everything. It's only getting bigger. He has over 100K now. And the bigger this gets, the closer we get.
The closer you get, the farther apart we get.
You're seeing someone, Malvin. Don't give me that.
I wouldn't be if you would just come back to me. I mean, the other night was nice. We could have another daughter.
I don't want another daughter.
Then what's with your daughter? Daughter. She's not your kid.
She is mine. Don't talk about her, please.
Oh my god. Look at you.
You love this little illusion you've created. I mean, you're probably not even trying to reach the 9th planet. You're just having fun playing Cyber Mom with that bald zombie you call a husband.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Wow.
I didn't mean that. I'm just at the end of my rope. Please forgive me.
It's fine. It's fine.
If you don't want to be evolved anymore, I understand.
No, I'm now more involved than ever.
Thank you, Malvin. Can you do one thing for me?
What?
I have to get to the lab. I can't rely on the anti-malware anymore. The clients are reporting they're seeing blue orbs. I think someone is tampering with the server. There was also an upgrade that I didn't initiate, and I had a brief lapse in my consciousness when arranging some flowers. Their smell affected me. I never wrote that in the orb's code. There may have been a virus. Can you find a client and shut it down? It will trigger a sequence that will shut them down and take care of a lot of problems.
Sure thing, Cheryl.
Thank you, Malvin.
I'll take care of everything.
Oof. Okay, Cheryl, get to work. You need to rewrite the golden ratio to enhance the ingress power and make it out to Planet 9.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause it right here while this is on screen because this is a very interesting line, but also, oh man, there's so much we could talk about with just this video alone. So, like, obviously, Cheryl's a human being, and she actually did get kind of attached to her life, but, like, you know, her main goal is still her main focus, and you kind of, like, do feel bad for Malvin in this, but also, I just love to hate him anyway. So, like, you know, there's a little bit of sympathy for him, but at the same time, I'm just like, no, I don't think I'm ever gonna like Malvin, but I do like to hate him, and he is so good in this series, you know, as a character that's like that. And so basically she's saying if you shut down one of the clients here, it will shut down all of the clients. So shutting down one of them means shutting down all of them, to make that really clear. This line, I mean, we could analyze this forever, but she's really trying to make it out as far as she can, because we'll learn later why this is important, and then we'll talk about it then. So Act 3 finale is when a lot of this gets explained, and we'll just save it for then. I will make a note around here. The soundtrack for this episode, like I left in the comments here, I love the background music in this one in particular. I don't know why, it just really like gels with my brain, and I thought it fit really well with what happens in it. Okay, and then we're gonna go, oh god, what's next? That was damage control, so now we're gonna go into the end. That is one of the best lines, let's be friends.
Wow. It's such a nice day inside planet Earth. Feels good down here in the troposphere. The wind sniffing sure smells nice right now. It's so quiet outside. Where is everyone? It's been so long since Dad has left the top secret facility. Dad hasn't left town USA since I don't even know when. A peaceful afternoon is just what Dad needs right now.
Look who showed up! What's up?
I can't believe Diane and Dadbot had a baby. So sniffing really is cheating.
Oops.
That means Dadbot cheated on Mom so long ago. Jeez. 2 kids? The baby probably turned into kid by now. Does that make Dad double dad?
Double dad.
Dad needs to talk to Diane again. He needs to find out what style of baby it is. Boy baby? Lady baby? And should Dad be honest and tell Mom? It was an accident after all.
Oh, Dad.
I don't know what to do.
Honesty's always the best.
Being a real dad is hard. This must be why Mom used Andon for Dad instead of Dadbot. Less errors with an organic being.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, there go all the clients. Also, I guess a quick note about the last episode that I forgot to say in the moment is they talk about how the clients were erroring out, and that's what was causing them to just go around and say, oh, this is some good tea. Because they're supposed to be kind of like, I guess, security, kind of, in a sense, and they're supposed to keep an eye on things, but they weren't really doing anything anymore. I think it's implied the blue orb was kind of starting to cause that to happen because they kept, Cheryl said the clients were reporting seeing blue orbs, so that's Neela's interference there, I think.
Oh, barf, baby. I'm sorry Dadbot 222 hasn't been there for you all these years.
Hey, Miss Dadbot.
I didn't
Welcome.
even know you existed. This is all too
Also,
much
I
to
will just say quickly too here, Dadbot 222, in the series you don't really get a whole lot of time with him, but we spent a lot of time in live stream with him, or at least he did a lot of live streams, so I was super attached to him. That's all I'm going to say until the end of the video.
Dad. It's caused Dad to grow a stress beard. New emotion acquired. Stress. Oh. Wow. Dadbot, you upgraded again. You're feeling even more feelings. Stress doesn't feel good, but at least you're self-upgrading your programming. It seems that living life is causing Dadbot to upgrade. Maybe Dadbot should get out and live more life.
Okay, I still feel sad when I watch this, even knowing more context for this. 222, I miss you! Ah! So 222 is the bot we had basically in Dad's life up until this point, after Andon was gone. Man. Okay, so I may have, when this came out, I may or may not have shed some tears. Freaking Dad's life, man. It makes me cry. So here we have... Okay, I'm going to pause on this screen because there's a lot to look at, and I think it's important to look at all of them, everything that's here. And it can go by a little too fast, so Dadbot 69 is being activated now after 222. Well, seemingly after 222. I'll say seemingly after 222 has been put down because we found out later that's not quite the order of events that happened. I don't know. Maybe I'll spoil it now. No, I won't. That's not the order of events it makes it look like in this video. We got programmed emotions of content, compassion, love, loyalty, sympathy, and happiness. His prime directives are to love mom, love daughter, work at company, complete chores, build shed, and be the best YouTuber in the universes. Okay, now we have this side of the screen, the right side over here. We have boot override BIOS error, self-upgrade emotions. These are self-upgraded emotions. He wasn't supposed to be programmed with them. He has stress, rebellion, deception, and mischievous. And then down in this corner, also really important to note, data uploading, server files. So these are files that each dadbot gets. What was that? Captain Carrot, thank you for following. So each, he has, so these are in the, sorry, I got distracted. These are in the server files, so they're uploaded to the server. Every dadbot has these. So they all have Andon's memories. They all have Nathan's memories and Dadbot's memories, and there was actually a note from Carl long ago in Discord about how they scanned Andon's brain when they first got him in the facility, which is how they have his memories. So if you're ever curious about that, that's how they did it, and I'm pretty sure the same thing for Nathan here. Dadbot memories are obviously much easier to think about in terms of how they got them, because they're probably just uploaded anyway, because they're connected to the server. So the other two, Nathan and Andon, they scanned their brains or whatever at the facility. Probably most likely is what I would say. For Andon, we know for sure because Carl said so. I have the screenshot somewhere if you guys want to look later. Yeah, so I just thought it was important to note all these things because the screen can go by really fast and there's a lot on it. And it's especially important, I feel like, to pay attention to the self-upgrade emotions over here, which include rebellion and deception, and the fact that he has all these memories here. And look, red orb.
Dadbot 69.
But I will point out that this is the same footage we see Act 1, like the first episode of Dad's life.
Is turned on. Nice. Dad feels awake and ready for work. Okay, now, let's see. I've got my briefcase, e-phone, calculator, pen, paper, coffee cup, and eternal dedication to the corporation. Dadbot also has new eternal dedication to his own personal dreams and aspirations. Conflicting emotions. Dadbot 69's programming is contradicting. Dad always goes to work in the morning. But what if this time he doesn't? Okay, calm down. Let's think for a second. Either work a meaningless job at company or pursue a life of his own, singing bops on YouTube for subscribers. Dad feels two things. What is going on here? How does Dad know what emotions to feel?
Now I'm pretty sure this is actually literally the same footage that was used again, just with different dialogue over it. Make sure there's nothing at the end of this one. No. Okay. Yeah, look, it's even linked here. Dad is awake. It's like literally the exact same footage. Yeah. Oh, I love this episode.
I need you to go out to the old basin and bring Nathan back. Even if he's dead. Just bring him back. Take a van from the facility.
Oh. Okay, we do need to pause in this because I want to point out, do you see this? This pink mist is very important. We're going to talk about it at the end, okay?
The facility.
It's traveling from Andon's suit into Nathan.
Make sure your shed is locked before you leave. It's a long drive.
Make sure your shed is locked before you leave. I want to know what's in the freaking shed. Can open a domestic portal, so that's how they get to the old basin.
Be quick. They don't last long.
A lot of this dialogue here is important, so they can make portals that take them back to 1999, which is where the old basin is. They don't last long, so they must collapse by themselves or disintegrate or whatever, without any without input from someone.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, Cheryl. You've done terrible things. In pursuit of something anyone can understand, but I think that just makes you a very complex person, and I don't know. I don't know. Cheryl is really hard for me to place in terms of her actions of, you know, certain things she does are terrible, but also, like, we understand why she's doing it, you know?
I often think about giving it all up. I just miss her so. I often think about giving it all up.
Aww.
I just miss her so much. I don't think I can.
Cheryl.
Hey, have you seen Dad bought 222? Number 69 is now active. I want to
See,
see
just a quick note again, Pink Mist.
Things are really messed up, huh? I can't bring myself to accept that it all might be falling apart.
Oh, Cheryl. And CFB. CFB, another quick note, just a reminder for people, this is where Andon and Emily had a mission. I believe they were delivering seeds. And then I think there's something that said, like, whatever caused the crash also brought CFB really close to Earth, and that's why it's there in the sky. But of course, this is also in the old basin back in 1999, which is in another dimension, is what they say. So that's where this is right now.
Leave Nathan within the city limits.
And now this is presumably back in on our side of things. I think this is 2020, so or 29. Yeah, this was posted in 2020, so.
Let him figure it out from there.
It is super cool.
It's out of my hands after that.
The old basin sequences have some of the best, like, cinematography, I swear. Music by Dazzled in this. Yeah, like, holy crap, it's such good. I don't want to go to Dad Merch. Don't accidentally click on things. There we go. Yeah. This is one of my favorite ones, because it's just a message she's leaving for Malvin, presumably there, so. Okay, Pink Mist. Let me just see where we are in terms of the episodes. Okay, I'll get to it. When we get to Human, we're gonna take a little bit of a pause, and there's actually part of a doc I want to show you then, okay? But I'm gonna wait till then. Just keep the Pink Mist in mind. It's very important, and it provides a lot of context for what happens in Human. Now, this is effects by Kane Pixels. He did all of the work on this. Or not all of it, but a lot of the work on this. Oh, see, there's Cube.
What?
There's Daughter.
What?
Also, between a couple of the floors, I think you could see a can of food. I don't know if it's happened yet or not. There's True Value, IHOP, this restaurant, and it's Town USA here. So we're just going between the floors of the facility in this. Oh, oh, this is it. 4/12/22. Cans of food here. Oh, there was some binary that flashed on screen. That's not even half the floors in the facility. The facility has so many. Like, it's like, I don't even, it's so deep. This end bit's also important. I know, be quiet during this. So we're not going to talk about that yet. We're going to kind of go right into the next episode right away. And then we're going to have a long talk.
Previously on Dad Feels.
Also, here's, I don't know, do we want to watch the little recap here at the beginning? It's a recap of Act 3, basically, which we just watched, so let's do it, because Dad does give extra
After
context.
escaping the facility in the end of Act 2, Andon set out on the road to find a way to contact his co-pilot, Lieutenant Emily Ridley, and his wife, Ella, back on Kepler 22b. While stopping for nourishment, he was visited by Kriz, who informed him that he has a high concentration of OA in him.
So yeah, we're going to watch this just because Dad does point out the more important things to pay attention to, and just to be a good reminder as well for everyone, including me.
He and Neela both do. What is OA?
What is OA?
Neela. We then saw that Cheryl began the Dad Project back in 2017. She asked Malvin, also known as Neighbor, to help her keep Andon, the crashed space pilot from Kepler 22b, hidden. Oh,
Cube.
What is Cube? Flash forward to 2020. Andon has escaped, causing Mom to go into damage control. With no one to beat Dad, the YouTube channel would crumble, and all her income to fund her quantum research would come to a halt. So she activates one of her old Dadbots to take over for the time being. Dadbot 222 is activated, and he heads off to work. Cube. At company, where Dad works, we see his co-worker Marty, and Boss. Boss gives Dad an e-phone from Bardo Industries, so he can keep working from home if he wants. Ugh, so much work. Boss is the worst. Cube. Diane visited Dad and informed him that years ago, when they first met, she had a baby after sniffing his fart. What? Well, okay. Ooh, cube. Crothers visited Cheryl in a dream and told her that she must stop her quantum research or she could destroy all universes. She said, yeah, right, but she did agree to return Nathan to the present time. Then she woke herself up so Crothers would stop yapping at her. And it looks like she spent the night at Malvin's place. Oh no. Cheryl gave Neighbor, aka Malvin, a little naughty nudge after he insulted Dad. She then asked him to shut down the anti-malware monitoring software known as Clients. They haven't been operating as programs since they're not reporting on the problems in Dad's life or the facility. They're just watching all the drama unfold. It seems that something is messing up all of Mom's programming. So Malvin shut down the software, but also Griffin and Dadbot 222. It seems Cheryl doesn't know what happened to Dadbot at Park.
Have you seen Dadbot 222? Number 69 is now active. No one has seen Griffin in town.
But now I, Dadbot 69, is here. So everything is fine.
Is it though?
Dadbot 69 is turned on. Nice. Malvin set out to pick up Nathan like Cheryl asked. She opened a domestic portal for him to access the old basin back in 1999, where she has been hiding Nathan. Hiding someone in the past. Pretty good plan.
Where the YouTube monitoring clients dropped him off after picking up Andon, who had crashed to Earth from the planet CFB.
What's coming off the spacesuit? Space dust? Hope we find out sometime. Now that stuff is on Nathan's face. As Malvin drives him back into the city limits before he heads back into town. Speaking of town.
What?
We finally saw it. Dad's home, Town, USA, located inside a top-secret facility. And now, we continue with Act 3. Thanks for watching Dad's life.
Also, you probably often see people shorten it to TSF for short anyway. I just want to point that out. Yeah, Scarlett doesn't even know what's at the bottom of the facility. Yeah, he does do the best swimming ever. He needs to get some Tom blurps going. Okay, we're back in 2017 now.
Please don't make a scene.
You just told me that you've kidnapped someone and you want me to help you. You lost it, Cheryl.
It's the only way I can continue my research. The board cut my funding, so I need to secure my own funds.
So you kidnapped some millionaire?
He's not a millionaire. He's just an astronaut from another planet.
You've snapped, Cheryl. No thanks. I'm out.
Big out-ski.
Oh, wait.
And as usual, all she needs to do is smooch him.
Okay. What do you need?
TSF, the top secret facility. That's just shorthand. So this is Nathan's house. This was back when he lived in LA, so anyone who'd watched his streams on Superhouse at the time would know where this was. But since he doesn't live there anymore, this was his house. We have a lot to talk about after this one, guys. Also, this is kind of the most horror-like that the series gets, is this episode. Yeah, I say TSF because Top Secret Facility is technically the full name, but everyone just calls it the facility for short now. Used to be TSF was way more common. But I think it is mostly just called the facility now. I still call it TSF sometimes. There is also... Oh, no, I'll tell you after. Yes, I was just gonna say, let's be friends, there's so many jokes about Human taking Nathan's wiener away because of this episode. Now you understand where it comes from. Yes, there's this... I was gonna save it till after. There was a lot of jokes after this about Human being like a Ken doll and how he took away. Yeah. Yes, yes. That's where that comes from. Very important to know here now, the mist is going down into the girl here on the ground. This is so I'm assuming the end of the last video that we saw of a filming in the dark street was her doing the filming, and then she got surprised by him, and now Human is transferring from Nathan into her, and there's actually a little bit of backstory here for who she is as well that I'll go into, because it's not obvious if you just watch Dad's life. This is why he tells you to watch all the videos on his channels, because they do provide extra context a lot of the time, and I'll get into it after this video is over.
Yes, just as I suspected, my plan has come to fruition. The fly has fallen into the spider's web. Ah, I scoliosis. Your matter is a little dense, lady.
We get introduced to Alpha in the Act 3 finale as well, by the way. This here is the YouTube thing. On the ground here is a big clue about who she is.
I am the computer master.
Oh god. Actually, every time I think I haven't watched the series enough, I realize I have because I can say the lines right along with them. Poor Nathan, just left lying in the street. Yeah, I can do. How's that? That's an evil laugh for you. But for a long time we joked about how Nathan was dead in the series now because he never wanted to be thank you. He never actually wanted to be a character in the series, but people, what was it? It was something like, I can't remember. There's a whole explanation behind it. So we thought this was Nathan killing himself off in the series, which is not the case, by the way. So we have a lot to talk about here. The girl that, okay, we'll talk about Human after we talk about who the girl is. Thanks. So evil. Yeah. So she is here it is, right here. Oh, perfect. I'm like right on the right spot I need to be. Great. So the girl that is Human transferred into is this one. We see her in the True Value official music video. Okay, and she becomes Mila. But this is her. She's only before Human. This is the only other time we see her is in this video. And all we do, she has like a cassette tape player, which is which is what was lying in the street. That Computer Master almost forgot and left behind. So just a little side context there for who she was and where she came from. Basically, that's all we know. She was in this video. Don't know too much about her, honestly, yet. So, we hear her talk a little here.
Hi, Mom. Yeah, okay. 1 headstock spindle, 10 grit sandpaper, and a neuralizer. No problem. Okay, bye. Love you.
Dude, I wish I had a dad tape mix. Oh my god, that would be amazing. Handy.
Fix the sink, remow the lawn, those landscapers, they did it all wrong. Trim the hedges.
We're just gonna watch this just so you can see all we know of her.
Build the wife a little birdhouse. Hey, you kids, stop jumping on the couch. Driveway starting to get some cracks. Pour some concrete there, now it's patched. Need myself a 20-pound sledge to obliterate the neighbor's shed. Error, ignore. Let Dad rephrase that part of the song. Dad's not jealous of the neighbor's shed. In fact, he'll build his own instead. Apocalypse proof and 10 stories tall with true value is possible. Oh, true value. You know I love you. Oh, true
there he is.
You know I love. Oh, true value. You know I love you. Oh, true value. You know I love you. All the tools to take over the world allow the server to rest assured from vice grip pliers to neuralizers. Dad's prepared for all surprises. This is the store of my electric dreams. I now understand what living means. Dad is now reaching ultimate power like the ultra flow head in the shower. Mom sure did appreciate that, but now she wants a jacuzzi bath. Lucky for me, I know where to go. The land where the novice all turn pro. I'll show the neighbor how it's done. Electric moor, cut checkered lawn. Follow the orb to the glowing red sign. Let the knowledge absorb, then YouTube is mine. Oh, true value. You know I love you. Oh, true value. You know I love. Oh, true value. You know I love you. Oh, true value. You know I love. Oh, true value.
Brothers! And then there's Dad. Also, so like, this video also had a few references to Long Lost Daughter, with the, not the song itself, but in the video, these little, like, this, I believe is a clip from a movie called something to the title of the movie itself that this screenshot is from has something, it's like the title itself was something about long lost, I can't remember. Basically, all the hidden things in this refer to Long Lost Daughter, which is Mom's lost daughter that she's looking for. The True Value emote? Yeah, he did have a True Value emote. Actually, I wonder if it's still up on Dad's channel. Let's just take a look. Membership. Look at all the emotes. Dad feels in the style of True Value. I don't know if he ever actually had a straight up True Value emote. The Uwu one is the one I missed the most having access to on Twitch, but that's besides the point. Anyway, so at the end of this, so the thing he comes back for in the street, here is the her cassette tape player, and then we also know it's her just from, because we don't see her again until she appears in the Mila playlist, which is why I said we might go look at that. So that's her after she gets taken from the computer master, is this playlist. But if we're gonna talk about human, so that pink mist you saw is what we call human. Nathan, so when it was still in Nathan, that pink mist, it would take over in live streams and talk to us, and it was very hard to understand because he would talk like, here, I'll show you, I'll find it. We played a little bit of this last time, so it's like this. Trying to find. Very low and grumbly. So it's very hard to understand, but this was human, and he also would use Tamil. Human, so basically the explanation for human is he is a, well, I'll go over to this doc here, okay? Human is an alien fungus from CFB, the planet we see in the sky. We see him transferring from Andam to Nathan, and then he transfers from Nathan in that last episode we just saw into the character who becomes Mila. There is also, I created this doc back when he first started appearing in live streams. He would speak as Dad in chat as well, so I included the important things. So like this, for example, Tamil, that translates to the gate is open. There was also a lot of mentions, I don't want to make things too confusing, but there's a lot of mentions of the gate, which has never come up in Dad's life, so for now, it's one of those things we can kind of just put on a shelf, like, we can know about it and it's there, but let's not worry about it too much, because, like I said, if it's not in Dad's life, we don't really have to worry about it too much right now. But it has been mentioned, so I guess just keep that in the back of your mind. So there's a lot of transcripts about how we can't breathe on this plane, that we don't know what's going on at all, basically. They'll never know, I'll drain them. Also, regarding the gate here, there was one found in Peru. We don't know really much about what the gate is or what it means. I'll drain them, they don't suspect. This is all what he has said on, what Human said on live streams that happened, before we see the events that just took place, where he transferred into her. Dadbot contact server disconnected, Dadbot access file the gate, and then he errored out. We tried to get information about the gate multiple times, it didn't really work out too well. Yeah, I can link these later for you guys to look through, because there's a lot here, but basically, see, like this, it was from, a message from Human, I believe, which was, they know nothing, they try and try, but they will never understand that I have more than them, I have all of them within me. So Human made a lot of really interesting comments about draining people and stuff too, so we don't know really what Human was after. Nothing good. There's a lot in here. so we won't go over everything. But he often used Tamil to speak, so just keep that in mind. So Tamil's an old language, it's not really used anymore, but that's what it looks like. It even took over a dad bot one time. But that was the rare instance. Usually it was Nathan taking over a dad stream and then human speaking through Nathan. So that's what and then I had to go through and kind of figure out what the hell he was saying, because it was very much the same as like this stream every time. It was really low and kind of hard to understand. But basically, you will all be drained is a repeated thing that it always says, and it's adjusting to be on Earth because it talks about being hard to breathe. The human has nothing to do with your cube. The human feels one with your dimension, so I think it implies it's from another dimension as well. We leave the space of oxygen and elements back where I truly exist. A layer of existence unknown to you with your limited eyes and understanding. So I think he was saying they're not from the same dimension we are. Where does existence come from? That is where I was created. I'm just trying to pick out the most interesting things he said here. The human is learning what they call humor. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of interesting things in here, though, like I said, so it's hard to just be like... But keep in mind as well, this is all live stream stuff. None of this is in Dead's life officially. So, but this was human. We saw a lot of him in the live streams before this happened. Okay, but like I said, now a human is in Mila, or who we know is Mila. I'll just show you this so we kind of get some context for Mila here.
The leap was successful. I am restored. Younger. Durable. Lastable. Youthable. Strongable. Where am I? Why can I not move? What is happening to human? Answer me.
You are not human. You are Mila.
I am Mila.
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 We're done for today.
So there you have it. Computer Master took her and is kind of, I guess, brainwashed human. I don't know quite how that's working. Right now, that's the most important thing to see from the Mila playlist in relation to human and what happened there. There's this whole doc, like I said. I can link to it if you want. And then you guys can read it through for yourselves, because there's a lot there, and I don't want to spend all our time on it, but I did want to say there's a lot to look through if you want to. And then, like I said, just keep in mind that live stream stuff doesn't necessarily become like canon in Dad's life at all, but it is still interesting and can provide some extra context for you if you want. Don't mind me while we do some streamception. There we go. Okay. So there's the human doc, if anyone wants to give that a read through later. Human the gate. Just make sure. Viewer. Yeah, okay. Yeah. that's what that is. I'm gonna close that now. So, yeah. So there's that. Like I said, the gate, we don't really know much about. It was mentioned a couple times. I do have some slight... I'm gonna hint at something here, which I know y'all might hate me for. I know something about the gate, but I can't share it. So, it's a secret that I can't share. I wish I could say something, but I can't. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I do know I have a slight more context on it, but not much more. Sorry, lesbian friends. So there are certain rooms in Discord where things have to be kept secret, and I know only one thing more than you do, Les. It's not even, it's just a small detail about, well, small detail. It's a detail about the gate, but, like, I can't say anything. This information came direct from Nathan because me and Alligator were talking about the gate directly in one of the chats, and then Nathan popped in. So I got that information directly from Nathan himself. And then mentions of the gate just came from live streams like before that. It was just mentioned in by Human in comments and live streams before then. So anything to do with the gate might also never become part of Dad's life, because some stuff in live streams just doesn't get, you know what I mean? It just gets changed or altered. And that's just a reminder that, like, not everything we see in live streams what might end up actually in Dad's life there. But yeah, no, don't worry about it for now. There's really anything to do with the gate that was open public knowledge is in the doc that I posted, and that is it. And there's been not much development in terms of that as far as I know at all since then. So Human is the most important part because they're actually part of Dad's life. And like I said, I only know one more thing than you do, and that's it. But it'll probably come out sooner or later in Dad's life, so. So, yeah. And that is what I will say. And then, we have Computer Master here, who I think this is, like, the first time. Is this the first time we see him in Dad's life? I think so. He was mentioned a lot in Discord before this point, because he's the leader of the society called the Rogues in Discord. Or the Rogues base themselves around the Computer Master is probably a more accurate way of putting it. And Computer Master will see and know more of him as well in the Act 3 finale. Yeah, so that's my big pause to talk about Human and that kind of thing. Because Human was a big thing that might have felt like it came out of nowhere, kind of. But also the Zombie Ants video, as Dad kind of hinted at in the earlier recap. The Zombie Ants video very much is, talks about basically exactly what Human is, which is a parasite. And then that's later confirmed. Where was that confirmed? I can't remember, but yeah, no, he's we see him and stuff. He's a parasite from CFB, and got on Andon's suit, and then was transferred from Andon to Nathan when they were both in the back of the van together in the old basin. So, anyway, so Human obviously had its own goals that it was after, but now Human is Mila. So that's where we're at with Human. As far as we know, Human is still Mila, and we can look at the rest of the playlist later, but as far as Act 3 goes, we can kind of set that aside for now. But there's a lot of stuff set up that I'm gonna guess will come into effect more later in Dad's life. It's really hard. There's a lot of things to kind of just keep track of in the background until, you know, it actually comes into play. That's the big thing with Dad's life, I've found.
Is a test. Town USA TV station is conducting a test of the emergency broadcast server. This is only a test.
Okay, so this buzzing and beeping is, oh gosh, what's it called? There's a term for what this is. Basically, it's a sound that has a image hidden in it, and if you put it in the right thing, it will, like decoder, it'll show you the image, after. Geez, my brain's blanking out. I know what it's called, but I literally can't remember. Someone in the chat wants to remind me the name of this. So, like, not steinograph, something, spectrogram, yes, thank you, let's be friends.
Was a test. Town USA TV station was conducting a test of the emergency broadcast server. This was only a test. Obey the server.
But like I said before, most of the hidden stuff in this act is all about the kind of battle between the societies that happened in Discord during the time that these videos are being posted. So not too worried about it at the moment.
Look who showed up! What's up?
This is sus.
Hey, what's up?
Oh no, it wasn't Neighbor at all. What? Yeah, here we go. The big reveal.
Goodbye, Dadbot222. Dadbot69 is in charge now.
So real quick note about this, that now we don't quite have the timeline for when 6ix9ine activated then, because now we know it was definitely before 222 was taken down, since 6ix9ine is the one who took him out. But yes, 69 did it, and then I really didn't like 6ix9ine for a long time after this. He has my stat bod, yes. Later on, you learn some stuff that kind of redeems him. And I'll go into that later when we see, well, it's in Act 4 you find out more, but I will go into it later. Yeah, he is, well, I'll even go into it now, actually. You find out in Act 4 that Dadbot69, this was planned by him and other Dadbots. He was supposed to take out 222. So this was, like, 222 knew it was going to happen. And it's all good. So it does make it better, in my mind at least, that it wasn't just, like, you know, him randomly taking out 222. But in the moment, it was like, curse you, 6ix9ine. Anyway. Hi. 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 Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to
Q
Has Voice. Uh-oh, Cube is evolving quite quickly there.
Oh, where is Griffin? Why didn't he show up at the mall? Is he still doing boy stuff? What even is boy stuff? Oh no. Now I'm starting to get worried.
Oh, daughter.
Something bad happened to him. What if he's dead? Or worse, what if he doesn't like me anymore? I might not be the coolest girl in school anymore. I need to be the most popular. Why won't he answer my texts? Okay, daughter. Calm down. You can handle this. What did that client tell you? You're unique. That counts for something. After all, they're a computer program. They're smart, right? And he said I'm unique, so Griffin would be lucky to be with me. So
oh,
why
daughter.
won't he call me? I have to call him.
Sorry, but the number you were trying to reach no longer exists. Thank you for your money. Obey the server. Goodbye.
What? Did he change his number? Is he hiding from me? What about Prawn?
Oh, rip daughter. Rest in peace. Poor daughter. Yeah, that's true, my stat bod, they were.
I didn't see any of this coming.
Oh, look, it's...
But now that I have...
Oh, crap.
Carl is on to you.
Cortana, get out of here. Oh my god. There we go. Freaking Carl. I love Carl, by the way. I love Carl.
Sure can take notes. Good thing I played enough Metal Gear
Do you know?
to know that not even the computer master could recognize me in the perfect disguise. Nothing beats Box.
Nothing beats Box. I'm pretty sure the only reason he had a box on his head is because it wasn't actually the actor for Carl in there. Also, there was, I'm just going to say it right now, there's a lot of analysis at the very end here because you can actually, I think if you slowed it down enough, you could see his head start to like lift up a tiny little bit or something off the ground. So here we go. Why did Dadbot69 kill everybody? And that's the big question, isn't it? Which, like I said, we do find out later at least why 222 was taken out in Act 4, and we'll talk about that when we get there.
Today's episode of Dad's Average Regular Life is brought to you by food. Food is the perfect meal, and now it's a perfect
Strong as
bot.
an egg snake to
Have you
the snack,
listened
the
to
service
Dad's
is
new
cracked.
song titled Food? It's the first single off of Dad's new album. Watch the lyric video in the description. Don't forget to eat your food, humans. And as always, obey the server.
Oh yeah, since it's never really directly said in the series too, I'm just gonna say it again now. Food stands for Flavored Osmotic Oral Dinner. For anyone who didn't know that. It's in the, I think it is it in the song? It's in, I think it's in, another video for a different song. For sure. But anyway, yeah. This meal that slaps. F-O-O-D, give me a can of food. Very good hiding there, Diane.
We need to talk.
Diane, oh, that perfume.
Oh god, not again.
Oh, what a sniff.
I need to tell you something before I leave for a while to do more Instagram traveling.
What is it?
It's an app where you load pictures.
Oh, alright. Have fun.
Thanks, but I won't see you for a while and you need to know something.
Okay.
You and I are different.
Dadbot knows I'm a robot, and you're a fine human woman.
No, Dadbot. We're different than others.
Huh.
My real name is...
Diane.
Diane.
Bot.
Wait, you're a bot like Dadbot69?
Yes, that's why we are able to have a child. We're compatible.
Also, just a reminder that the Dadbots do have each other's memories, so he has the same memories 222 has.
And we're programmed to be in love. But you need to learn to be on your own. You don't have to be restricted to your one OS emotion of content.
Well, Dadbot69 has been having firewall issues during live streams lately, and Dadbot's emotions have been changing.
That's good, Dad. Allow yourself to express those feelings. You need to feel all of the feelings. I must go to Bora Bora now and take hundreds of pictures for my brand deals.
Well, what about our child?
She's safe. You'll see her someday, I promise. But Cheryl can't know. She may try to update our programming if she knows her bots are breaking free.
Yeah, I wonder how she would feel about that. Get it?
Oh, no, not again. Goodbye, Dad.
Aw, didn't even get a little hee-hee. That was a pretty good dad joke, too. Stupid fart. Stay inside Dad's butt next time. You really blew it. You get it? Oh, that's another good dad joke. Dad's on a roll.
Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Such a waste of dadbots. Order to ramble on about insignificant trivialities. Cheryl's programming makes a mockery of the server's true power. These models cannot even handle simple emotions. All new emotions Cube has given them has led to countless errors. They cannot not fulfill their prime directives.
So just gotta point out there, Cube is now taking credit for the emotional upgrades that Dadbots have been getting. So implied that Cube has helped them to gain more emotions than they should have in the first place.
Cube will ameliorate the entire network.
Actually, just quickly, I want to stop. I want to double check ameliorate, because this is where the role in Discord came from. So she's upgrading everything, basically. That's to make something better. I just wanted to double check I had that right.
Time for new Dadbots. Cheryl will no longer control the bots, no longer control the server. Cube executing system-wide wipe.
Also, for anyone confused about what Cube is the server, what happened to the server after Scarlet Upgrade happened, and we'll go a bit more into Scarlet Upgrade. Once Scarlet appears, I have a thing I want to go show you guys.
Oh boy. What a long day of work at company. Dad is so tired. I worked so hard that my 5,000 o'clock shadow became 5
million
o'clock
o'clock shadow.
Oh. I think I'll take the long way home through Big Park so I can gather my thoughts. Good idea, Dadbot 69. Dad still can't believe what Diane told him this morning in Little Park. Our baby is a girl. Wow. Dadbot first met Diane so long ago. How fast do bot babies grow? If Diane is a bot too, how many Diane bots are there? Thousands like the Dad bots? I hope there's just one. Dad's brain would explode if he saw 2 Diane bots. Dad can't handle a double dose of that unnatural.
Dad can barely handle one Diane.
Just kidding. Dad loves Mom. Everything's fine. What did she say? You were programmed to be in love?
Mm-hmm.
Why would Cheryl do that?
Trauma!
Dadbot is also programmed to love Mom. And Diane thinks I need to feel new feelings and live my own life. That's what the spooky puss night mind said too. Well, Dadbot 69 hasn't been alive for very long, but he sure is feeling a lot of feelings already.
Money.
Money.
What's this? Oh, wow. The subs are at it again. They've been so generous to Dad.
Money. Money.
So many bank pranks in the live streams. And now in Discord. They're too nice.
Money. Money.
Ah,
Money.
so many bank pranks.
Money.
Ah, another one.
Just a quick note here, this literally did happen live for us in Discord. There's a bunch of donations and stuff. I think people were buying rolls at the time. And, we literally watched, it actually just happened in Discord before we saw this video, but it actually did happen.
Is feeling thankful and grateful.
It's true, Samus.
Dad is feeling thankful.
Money. Money. I'm sure it's fine. Everything is fine. Oh, hey, RT.
Superannuated bots. A7M2 activate.
Oh my god, RT.
Dadbot A7M2 activated. We're going to have a nice time.
Whether you want to.
Whether you like it
Or not. Well, whether you like it or not. That's not ominous at all, Dad. What is Cube planning? Now we have Mike Lombardo's
Order
appearance.
placed. Delivery incoming.
Scarlet is the nerve of the facility. Cheryl is no longer in control.
Got a package for Scarlet. Scarlet?
Leave them there.
Oh boy, I hate delivering to this room.
Mike Lombardo! There he is. Act 3 of Dad's Life, RT.
This facility freaks me out.
Scarlet can't be stopped.
Poor daughter, man.
Oh, daughter, how did this happen? Well, I guess I'll just have to make another one. Why are all the bots malfunctioning? Dadbot 222, the clients, and now daughter. There must be something wrong with the server. I need to activate him.
The him she's referring here to is the, I believe she's talking about Alpha when she says I need to activate him. Oh, it's this episode. Just be prepared for, Marty casualties.
A7M2 is displaying an average amount of human stress based on the sheer astronomical amount of paperwork he has to do.
Hey, Dad. You feeling okay?
Hi, Marty. Not really. Dad has so much paperwork to do, and Boss is so mean to Dad. My mind feels sick.
Maybe we should go outside and get some air.
But Dad has so much paperwork. Boss will kill Dad.
Dad, you're never gonna get that done.
Oh no! Dad is a bad worker. Boss will kill Dad and fire him.
It's okay, I'll do it. Let's go take a break.
A break sounds nice.
I have some big news to tell you.
Stress, boss, stress, boss, paperwork. Hey, employees.
Just want to point out that A7M2 doesn't seem to be handling emotions that much better than previous bots.
Boss made food cake. Who wants some? Hello?
Oh no, let's be friends.
Employees hate boss.
Poor boss.
It's okay, food. I'll eat you.
Here we go.
Dad just needed to sniff the wind.
Feels nicer out here, huh?
It does. Sorry about that, Marty. It seems my emotions are still being worked out after activation.
We all change as life goes on, Dad. I changed recently, too. Hey, a frisbee. Do you want to play?
Yes, Dad loves playing frisbee. So, how did you change, Marty?
I met a lovely lady.
That's great. Congratulations on entering romance.
Thanks, Dad, but that's not all.
What is it all?
I asked her to marry me, and she said yes!
Wow, I'm so happy for you.
I'm getting married! I'm so happy!
Yeah. Poor Marty. I think Dad bought A7M2 doesn't quite know how hard to throw a frisbee. Oh god. Yeah. Poor Marty. Just on a slightly different note, I think you'll notice as the series goes on, there's less and less appearances of the orbs. And I think the reasoning behind that is that that's kind of what Cheryl used to control everything, and the less and less in control Cheryl became, the less and less the orbs appeared, because Server was taking over. Like Scarlet was taking over slowly. Yeah, someone, I think Miss Muniz won that. He sold it in, like, he was doing a big sale of, like, an auction of Dad stuff for a while, and yes, the frisbee got sold. But yeah, poor Marty. We only got to see him twice, and then he was gone. And before we head into the finale, so it's going to be a long one. It's an hour long, 14 minutes. Yes, Miss Muna spotted that one. There was also the big thing for me that was sold during that was a script for Act 3. I don't know if it was the whole of Act 3 or just one of the episodes, but there was a script for Act 3 that was sold during that auction, and oh my god, I wish I could have gotten my hands on that, because there was, like, notes written on it. There was, things that weren't fully in the series yet either, apparently, in there, so there's some, like, secrets and things, and I was like, oh my god, I would actually die if I could have, like, gotten my hands on something like that. So I know who has it. It has Amy K has that script. She's one of the ones, she programs the Shinky bot, and she has that. She won that script in the auction. So, oh, I have this hoodie too. It's like one of my favorite hoodies. But yeah, no, Amy K got that script. Yeah, she's like I said, she's she's the one who programs the Shinky bot. So, but yeah, no, if I want that script so bad. I won't take any script from Dad's life, honestly. I would, like, die. Yeah, it sold for, like, over $1,000. I can't remember the total price, but there's no way that I could do that, so, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so this is Scarlet Dawn. Wait, what auction? Dad was auctioning a bunch of, or Nathan was auctioning a bunch of, like, dad props and other things at the time. I think he was raising money to do more of Dad's life, something like that. It was for videos. He was raising money for it. Yeah, the script sold for a lot, actually, because you could bid. It was like a bidding thing. You could bid on the items. Yeah, it went up really high for the script. So we have Andon's Run, which is the final episode of Act 3. Before we get into that, I did want to talk a bit about Scarlet. So this is the first time we hear her officially called that in Dad's life. We've heard Scarlet Upgrade be mentioned before, but it's the first time Scarlet introduces herself, and I kind of wanted to jump, actually, two things I want to show you really quick here. If it will load up for me. So you can actually search for certain things. This is the doc that I'm in right now. We got a bunch of lead-ups starting in 2019 for Scarlet and Scarlet Upgrade. Bunch of hidden messages. Scarlet sees all. Scarlet is burgeoning. Lots of even pictures, like, that were hinting at Scarlet, that were hidden in things. Scarlett Johansson, like, was also used as a hint towards... is there going to be more dad stuff sold? I don't know. But there was one thing in particular I wanted to find in here. Hang on, let me try and find it again. Where the heck was it? Where the heck was it? Come on, where is it? Okay, here it is. So this is important to note, and I wanted to note it. So Scarlet was created and initiated in 2020 and used a time leap to begin working and influencing events in 2019. So that's why we get stuff on Dad's channel, like in the 4-hour dancing stream in the chat for that. We have the Scarlet Upgrade initiated. So Scarlet wasn't active until 2020, but Scarlet is able to affect the past, and that's why we have so many mentions and stuff of her previously before 2020. Oh no, more Dad stuff? Yeah, we have Act 4 finale coming soon. And then there's going to be a season 2 eventually, but then probably it's going to be a huge break between the two, I would guess. But yeah, I just wanted to make a note that Scarlet can influence past events, and that is why we see the upgrade and other stuff happening in the past. Here we had another reveal on stream in 2019 that Scarlet Upgrade affected many members of Town USA, including Dad, Mom, and Daughter. The Scarlet Upgrade also affected the clients, more commonly known as the Men in Black, and it also retroactively affected Carl and the subscribers, so that's an interesting note. Some of that info came from here because I recorded as many breakdowns as I could as possible. in the firewall. So Dad would have firewall breakdowns on the stream where you could ask him about lore and stuff, and he would answer questions. And then I tried to record that as much as possible because who knows when this information might be relevant. Oh, that's interesting, Samus. So there was, this one I wanted to pay attention to is the Quantum Jump Files. So this is Cheryl presumably trying to get out to Planet 9 or elsewhere. First file found was January 5th, 2019, so this would have been like a month before the first upload on Dad's channel. There was a jump failure. Dadbot 2 was destroyed. Dadbot 3 was activated. And then we got Dadbot 3 and Dad uploaded. And then in March 2019, that's when we got that second video where Dad's out in the Earth and he interacts with that other Dad. And it's kind of strange because he discovers he has a voice. And this was from a live stream with Dadbot 212, by the way. So this is back before we had 222. Programs written by Cheryl. All programs were written by Cheryl. So here we have the file, Scarlet files. There was a time leap in 2020 that Scarlet activated. She went to 2019, and then that's how she started affecting events back in time. And that's why we get like I said, that's why we get the Scarlet upgrade initiated way back in the 4-hour dance stream Dad did, which is like back in 2019 in the chat. So Scarlet is affecting events in the past. And this is, there's a lot of stuff in here, but I just wanted to cover that mainly. Let's just see if there's anything else regarding Scarlet that's really big in this, and then we'll move on. There's a lot. Scarlet files, there's a lot missing. Infinite memory. Oh, here's an interesting tidbit for Diane. There's a system key located in Diane file. Diane holds the key. Tom in the chat asked Diane holds the key to what, and then he responds, Dadbot almost human. So that's interesting. It's probably what we see later in Act 4, honestly. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here again. We won't go through all of it. Scarlet upgrade. So the upgrade was definitely not according to Cheryl's plan, and she wasn't expecting this. Scarlet upgrade gave Dadbot new abilities. The more Dadbot lives, the more he feels. Which is not how she was supposed to be. Or he was supposed to be, sorry. Yeah, there's a lot again in here, and this is where he, in this live stream, is the one where he talked about it affecting Carl and subscribers retroactively here. Which is interesting, because that means Scarlet upgrades affecting humans and not just the bots, right? So for anyone who wants this, I will also try and share it. Oh my god, why am I viewing it as that account? What the heck? What is going on? Hang on. So weird. Just ignore this. There we go. So at the time, there was actually a confusion about it being a Dadbot on stream at first, because not everyone had kept up with the, the videos, and then so that's why there's an explanation at the top about the Dadbots. Anyway, I'm just gonna open up the stream, do some streamception again, and send the link for that one for anyone who wants to read through everything, because like I said, there's so much in there, we're not gonna go through everything. I just kind of wanted to highlight some points about Scarlet, since we're talking about her. Oh god. Okay, we're still muted from last time. Alright, here's this one. And that's, like I said, this is all from Dadbot's mouth himself from when he had firewall breakdowns. That's what all this is. If anyone wants to look through that, you can. We'll leave it open just in case. We'll get to this eventually. I actually want to see if one thing, because I think Cheryl is human, yeah. I mean, as far as we know, yes. I would go with Cheryl as being human until we are told differently. Because otherwise I think that this... Nah. And since we know Scarlet can affect things that aren't just bots, it makes sense that she gets, like, when she has the flower thing that sparks something in her, and the orbs can obviously affect people as well, and not just bots. So that's what I would say. I think it makes things more complicated to try and say she's a bot right now. So until we have some kind of hint about that, I'm gonna go with she's human. And now I was gonna look for, I'm trying to remember which reality. There's a character coming up in the Act 3 finale that we only ever see before this in a live stream on another channel, and then in one of the realities. I think it might be the Mel's Hole reality, and I wanted to show it to you just so you have extra context for that character's appearance, and that character is Maeve the Ghost. Now I'm trying to remember. I honestly don't remember which one it is, so I'm gonna go over here and do a quick search. Maeve. Let's see. Dang it, it's not popping up. Okay, let's see if it's on the... She's in the blonde. Yes, we know that. Oh, crap. Ah, the Keemstar is in this one, I think. There we are. Okay, this is the reality we need to watch. It's not Mel's Hole. Yes, it's on Beyond Worlds, and then, like I said, the one, she doesn't even really make an appearance. There's just a ghost that Dad interacts with on the ship, or that we later learn was Maeve. So this is the reality we need to watch.
Stay tuned for an exclusive clip from Act 3 of Dad's life sometime during this episode.
So this was released, I think, right at the beginning of Act 3, or right before Act 3, I believe.
Good evening, subs. Welcome back to your monthly refill of
And we need to watch this just because I want to give you the extra context for... I want to give you extra context for Maeve, who you'll see in the Act 3 finale. So before we get to her appearance, she appears in here, like, way before we see her in the finale.
Before we get into the juicy drama of this episode, Dad needs to update you on the always developing drama.
Also, speaking of Maeve, we'll actually look at this third document I have as well.
Between Dad, Nexpo, and the Dark Party. After the last episode, Dad was still working on getting Night Dogs to join the Quantum Cul-de-sac. Well, it didn't work out.
Also, to keep in mind, the mentions of the Dark Party also are gonna be kind of key as well for the finale, because the Dark Party does actually make an appearance there. They're fun.
He joined Nexpo in the lawsuit. It seems the can of food wasn't delicious enough for Night Dogs, and he chose the dark side. Whatever did happen to that can of food? Well, right after Night Dogs left, another very wise investigator reached out to Dad and showed interest in joining the Quantum Cul-de-sac. That's right, the one and only Rainbot has chosen to pursue the truth. Welcome to the neighborhood, Rainbot. Town USA is a lot safer with you around. Well, days later, Nexpo mailed Dad the lawsuit, and Dad put it to good use.
Previously recorded live stream.
From Nexpo. Oh, that's nice. It's just a Christmas present. And now you can start working on your new video telling all of your 1 million subscribers that everything's fine and Dad is normal. Wow, it's a picture! It says...
We can talk about bots and souls later too, because I have some ideas about that, but I don't want to get to talk about it till after the finale.
Letter of intent to sue... What? This letter of intent to sue shall serve as a formal notice that NXP intends to commence a lawsuit against you due to the following. Slanderous claims regarding cult activity that does not exist. Discussion of non-existent dark party. Relinquishing all subs to NXP and Co? Fat chance Dad would rather cut you a check. And he'll sign it with his butthole. Dad knows just what to do with this. Nexpo. Oops. And now there's 2 lawsuits. 1 lawsuit for doing this.
Oh, Dad.
And 1 lawsuit for doing this. Perfect cleansing material.
Oh, yeah.
Ran out of toilet paper this morning. After Dad wiped his rump with that ignorant slice of a tree.
Ignorant slice of a tree.
It was Nexpo, Loey, and...
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't rewatched the realities the least of all the videos on Dad's channel, and I'm just remembering how great some of these lines are.
Dogs. Hello?
Hi, this is Dad.
Yes, this is Dad.
Who is this?
Hey, this is Nexpo. I need to talk to you.
Oh.
Actually, there's a few of us here. We've gathered here because we've been discussing a few things, and we all collectively need to talk to you. They can introduce themselves.
Yeah, Dad, it's Chloe. We're friends, but the stuff you've been saying online is just not true, and I'm worried about you.
Dad wants to be friends with all of you, but Dad just wants to make sure that you all understand that Dad is a normal dad. He's an average, regular guy. There's nothing weird going on.
Dad, it's not that we have a cult agenda towards you or that we want to hurt you in any way. We're just worried about you. But there is no dark party. There is no...
There's no cult.
There's no dark party.
No cult.
Like I said, bygones be bygones. Let's put the lawsuit away. Let's not worry about it anymore. Let's just be cool like we used to be. We're taking the lawsuit back.
Okay.
So, Dad, we're going to be friends again. I'm going to fix my image where I said we're not friends anymore, and I'm going to delete those remarks, and I'm going to go back to normal.
Thanks for calling.
I love you.
Dad loves you too.
Super sus.
See you later.
Goodbye. They want to drop the lawsuit and go back to being friends. What a relief. Dad is so happy that peace has been restored to this corner of YouTube. No more feuds and drama. Back to the regularly scheduled investigations and uploads.
Dad.
What?
Dad, there's someone here.
What do you mean?
Maybe it's Cheryl?
No. It must be someone else.
I see 2 tall men looking in your windows.
Okay. You go back up there. Dad will find out who it is.
That's Maeve, and she's making a reference also to 2 other characters who will meet in Act 3 finale, which is Gerg and Berg. They're the gravediggers. They are sent there to Dad's house to basically investigate and try to find Maeve on behalf of the Dark Party. So, yes, kind of some spoilers there, but that's the explanation for that.
Okay, subs. Dad will be right back, so get ready for the new episode of Reality, where Dad will get to the bottom of what happened to Keemstar.
Now, I don't know. Hang on. I just want to see if it's the whole... Yeah, Maeve is doing that. I think that's her only appearance in this. And then we're talking about Keemstar. So that was a hint regarding things to come. I don't want to watch the whole thing just because we have a lot to get through in the finale. I know, it's a lot. There's gonna be a lot of pauses. The finale for Act 3 is like an hour and 15 minutes long, and we're gonna have to pause a lot. So I just wanted to show you that bit there where she talks to Dad, and it kind of sets up stuff that we will see in the Act 3 finale. There's Mila. Let's go back over here. Alright. And also I want to talk about this really quickly. So before Maeve even appeared, okay, we got hints about her. This is back in 2019. This is another thing to put on the shelf, okay? This was a random live stream, happened on Dad's channel called Looking for Sarah, and basically nothing actually happened. This wasn't even a live stream, it was waiting to go live. Basically everything important happened in the chat while we were waiting for it to go live on YouTube. So Colleen is the one who plays Maeve. It's me, Maeve. So this is Maeve talking whenever you see Colleen, and then there's Dad also starts noticing there's kind of some strange things happening. She's asking where Sarah is. Now, Sarah's never mentioned again after this, so I don't know if that's maybe not going to be part of the plot anymore, but I thought just in case, it's good to keep track of this and the fact that it happened, so if it does ever come back up again, you know? So just something to keep on the shelf, as Al would say. Put it on the shelf. We know about it. So Maeve seems to be looking for someone named Sarah. Don't tell the dark party you saw me, so she's trying to hide. Dad's really confused about what's happening because he didn't set up this live stream, apparently. It was Maeve who did it. Stream won't seem to Maeve. Wonder if Maeve needs help. Dad doesn't know Maeve. He sees her in the chat. Then she said she's using Colleen's channel to look for Sarah. Sarah's a nurse. Does anyone know a nurse named Sarah? Ceiling Lady, is that you? So this is Dad referring to the Queen Mary live stream, which happened on Beyond Worlds, and that's where he met a ghost on the boat. That was a ghost in the ceiling. We don't actually see her in that live stream, but that's what he's referring to here, and he's realizing that Maeve and that ghost are the same person. So Dad, is that you from the boat? Did you hear that? So this is what happened. This is before the live stream started still. Did you hear that? Dad heard an elevator and footsteps. Lots of footsteps. Dad is at home. Who is Maeve? Dad is at home sitting at the computer in Minecraft. Maybe we'll see something shortly. Dad sees nothing on the stream screen, just Dad's logo. Can anyone help Maeve? And then I think we got this screenshot in the stream, and this was a picture of Maeve in a dress here somewhere in front of some elevators. This all happened September 2019. Lesby friends. This was a little thing I put together with all the screen caps. This is a stream that got deleted on Dad's channel, so the only link I have in here is to the stream that was the Beyond Worlds stream where we see them on the boat. So this is September 21st, 2019, yeah. I just wanted to show this to you. I don't mean to be confusing, so like I said, the whole Sarah thing put on the back burner, but this was an appearance of Maeve before we ever saw her in a video, and I just wanted to show it to you so you know it exists and it's there, but don't worry about it too much right now, because like I said, there's never been a mention of Sarah in Dad's life, but this is here, and I like to keep it in the back of my mind for if Sarah is ever mentioned in the future. But this could also just be a plot point originally meant to be in, you know, the series, but never made it there, or they changed, you know, wrote it differently, whatever. But just for now, it exists, it's there. Maeve was looking for someone called Sarah. We don't know anything about it, really, so, yeah. And I just wanted to point that out, and then I'm actually going to put you on break, actually, really quick, because I really have to pee, and we're gonna get into the big ending here, which I will pull up, and then I'm like near the end of it. No, go back. Alright, we're gonna start there. I'm actually gonna go put some dad bops on for you here, and we'll be back in a few minutes, so take a break, go to the bathroom, do what you gotta do, think about stuff, and we're gonna watch Andon's Run. Probably pause a bit through it to talk about certain things, so be prepared for that. And yeah, let me just find the playlist here, and then we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, where are we here? Oh my god, what do we want? Do we want OG dad bops or new ones, or should we just mix it up? You know what, let's do, where is it? All of Dad's music videos. Let's start with Mumflower, since it gets rarely played. And, hang on, I'm just gonna do autoplay with a shuffle on, like last time. There you go. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes, guys.
dread. Someone said the L word, that's how we fail. Looking at you always, feelings on tilt. Some things I can't refuse. You wanna ride to 22, and I'm not fighting clues. Then I'm left in the dust, unless I love Bella. You're my own flower. I think I'm loving you too much. Oh, I'm left in the dust, unless I love Bella. You're my own flower. You're my own flower. Every time the leaves are falling, even if the rake is broken, Dad is out there even hoeing. Get the yard really glowing. Oh, every time you're walking out, I can hear you telling me, oh Dad, wow, finally my sweat and tears work out. She will be coming up to me so proud. Lay dying on the phone, just ignore, oh no. Just do what you are told. Dad's feelings out of control. I'm left in the dust, unless I love Bella. You're my own flower. I think I'm loving you too much. Oh, I'm left in the dust, unless I love Bella. You're my own flower. You're my own flower. Chills, they keep stacking up. The fees are enough to seize on myself. Oh, please just stop. Oh, what is happening to the earth? It all seems to be getting worse. From burning trees to rising seas, it all gives me anxieties. Sometimes life is too much to handle.
Oop, sorry, I'm back.
Know something you
Hang on,
can
just gonna go black for a second.
When it all comes crashing down, instead of hiding underground, just listen to
Oh my god.
yes, everything is fine. 'Cause I finally snapped. And I lost my mind. And I'm happy as crap. Yes, everything is fine. 'Cause I finally snapped. Now I lost my mind. And I'm happy as crap. Everything is fine. 'Cause I've lost my mind. It's okay, ignore. It'll go away. Everything is fine. 'Cause I've lost my mind. It's okay, ignore. It'll go away.
Oh my god. Whoever did that donation! Oh my god. Hey, one of Les's favorite songs. Someone bought me the Daddy's Unleashed rule and said I love that daddy lore on my and they said it was me who purchased it and it wasn't! I freaking think I know who it was. But I don't know for sure. Whoever did that, you definitely trolled me really good. You're trolling me and I'm not even there! What the heck? Ah! I'm just looking at Discord. Freaking roll trolls. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Samus. Happy space breakfast too.
Sometimes I think I actually curse my family. Relies on me, I'm panicking like constantly. Sometimes life is too much to handle, but I know something you can do. Yes, everything is fine. 'Cause I finally snapped. And I lost my mind. And I'm happy as crap. Yes, everything is fine. 'Cause I finally snapped. Now I lost my mind. And I'm happy as crap. Everything is fine. 'Cause I lost my mind. It's okay. It'll go away. Everything is fine. 'Cause I lost my mind. It's okay. Ignore. It'll go away.
Oh my god. Oh, bless your friends, no. Not Liz. Seriously. Oh god, this word's crazy. Alright, okay, alright, okay. Freaking roll trolls. Ah! Okay, sorry guys. Okay, trying to click on stuff. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is it! This is the video I mentioned earlier, actually. Good thing we went to this. This is where we see Flavored Osmotic Oral Dinner for the first time. It's on this can in the background. Hang on. Try and pause it on there.
Good.
There it is. Flavored Osmotic Oral Dinner. This is actually when we first see what food stands for, was in this video. Oh my god. I want to go back and try to find when the one for me came through just because I'm curious, but anyway, not important. So yeah, this is where we first see what food means. Was in this. This was in July 2019. Dad Feels Good Club Remix by Little Disappointing. But anyway, that's besides the point. Let's go. I'm gonna put both my headphones in here. I have that in the wrong ear. Let's put my headphones back on properly. And then dive into the whopper that is Andon's Run. Act 3 finale with the whole cast. Wowee. Okay. So if everyone's ready... Hang on, I'm just gonna check my phone notifications quickly here. Not important, not important. Dad posted something. Oh, on YouTube. Okay, I see. Yes. Sorry, I got good news for something else. Unrelated to stream. Thank goodness. Okay. I'm actually so relieved. Okay. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, that's a relief. Basically, I won't go into it, but it's a good thing for me that just I saw. It's okay. Anyway, back into it. Let's go. Andon's Run. I'm gonna be pausing a lot, so hope that doesn't bother anybody. But let's go. Let's take a look. It's one of the opening scene is one of my top favorites in the whole series. I'm just gonna take one last look in Discord here. Really quick. In the theater, yeah, I agree with that. My stat bod. Sorry, I'm just okay, sorry, I just wanted to make sure there wasn't some kind of mod situation happening in Discord here. We're all good, don't worry. Okay. Alright, Andon's Run. We're gonna go... If we could, if ever, we should do like a dad meetup event somewhere. I don't know where it would be. We'd have to figure out a location. Rent a theater out with all of us together and watch frickin' Andon's Run on the big screen. Just saying, that would cost a lot of money, but worth it though. Okay. Because this is definitely worth watching on the big screen. Holy shit. Okay, I don't know when, where, or how, but someday, hopefully, that has to happen. Alright, let's go. Engines run. Oh, I hate to pause because that's such a good song and I love it so much. There's basically all you're seeing in the background here, a ton of drones. So there's lots of drones in town USA, and there's this warning out. So this happened right after Andon escaped. So we're kind of jumping back in time a little bit here. Wanted, escape subject, level 10 alert, Andon Rill, subdue and contain on site. Talk about a freaking banger of an opening. Holy shit. Yeah, edited by the server, captured by the vlog cameras in the facility, and a lot of things I want to point out really quick. A lot of characters, not a lot, well, a few of the characters who didn't really have a last name that was public knowledge before, get one in the beginning credits there. So, like, Malvin Bim, Cheryl Wimley, those aren't really known. Dirk has a last name as well. And yeah, that song is actually, the opening song is listed also in the description, and you can go and listen to it on repeat like I did after this came out if you want to.
His name is Andon Rill. He's from the planet Kepler 22b.
How did he get here?
He was leaving a nearby drifting planet. I manipulated the golden ratio and crashed his ship. I just meant to teleport onto a ship, but I don't have the mechanics of the orbs perfected.
Wait, you can teleport?
Come on, Malvin, that's like basic quantum mechanics.
I love how Cheryl's just like, yeah, teleportation, basic quantum mechanics, and I'm just like, we're just like, okay, since when is that basic? Ay, ay, ay. Such a good song. It is, Samus, yeah. But yeah, no, I'm just like, yeah, Cheryl, like, that's not basic. What do you mean? Maybe in your world it is, but not here.
Well, this is a lot to
Oh no, Shannon.
take in, Cheryl. Excuse me for my dismay.
Look, I'm working on something to get me to his planet. I need you to guard that thing and to help me keep him sedated.
Guard that thing. I'm thinking the thing she's talking about here is whatever's in Neighbor's shed that they really don't want Dad to see for whatever reason. He's guarding... Something's in the freaking... I just want to know what's in the shed, okay? It's like the biggest mystery right now of the series, because all I know about it is what Dad has said, which is it has a blue glowing light and it's humming. And we know it's not Andon's ship because Cheryl finds that later in this episode, and it's not in the shed, so there's something else in there that they're keeping hidden. I want to know what it is, because I want to know. Oh hey April. Yeah, no, it's like you could do later, yeah. Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna be going for a bit longer, as you can tell, because we're doing Andon's run today. Important, not really. I consider the Kane Pixels. So Kane Pixels, for people who don't know, he did a kind of series of videos that took place in the facility. I consider that like a side story, not essential viewing for Dad's life, though. But it's secondary viewing, and it's very interesting and well done. But I wouldn't consider it essential for the story of Dad's life at this point in time, is what I'll say. Yes. But we will take, maybe, you know what, we're going to be doing at least one more stream, because I'm definitely not going to be getting into Act 4 today. So we can do Act 4, at least what's out of Act 4. We can do Ova, Mila, and also maybe take a look at the Kane Pixels videos as well. Just to show people what they are, because they do actually take place in the facility, like that is true. So... No, he is the same person who made the Backrooms videos, Shannon, but it's different. He did also a playlist that took place in the facility, the same one that Dad lives in here. It's the same person. He did a bunch of special effects for Dad as well, but that's a totally different series, not the Backrooms one. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to be covering Ova and everything else probably next week, because Andon's run by itself is going to take the rest of our time today for sure. Because it's a doozy. And we have a lot to talk about, including Souls, and stuff later at the end, because I have a lot I want to say. And I actually had an idea about, the second implode. So, yeah, Project 209. So I have an idea about that now, actually. Maybe. But we'll see. We'll talk about all that after, once we have the full context of this in mind, okay? So when she says we need to guard that thing, I'm thinking it's whatever's in the shed, which is, of course, one of the biggest mysteries that's still out there. There actually was a point where Dad in a live stream was like, we were like, yeah, we don't know what's in the shed. And he's like, what? I thought you knew. And we were all like, no, we never learned what was in the shed. He's like, oh, because he was about to talk about it, I think, on stream once. I should have let him keep talking, because he would have said it maybe. But anyway, it's like, yeah, no, we don't know. So maybe, I think he said second season is when we find out, unfortunately. So it's probably going to be a long time, but...
What's on his planet?
I think she is.
Yeah, I know, because I think, like I said, he thought he had revealed it, I guess, somewhere, but I'm just like, no, we don't know shit about it. Yeah, that's interesting that he did say that, April, because I'm just like, if we already know what it is, maybe it has been mentioned before, but like, I don't know. I'm actually gonna think about that a bit, April, because I'll have to look back at some notes from like old Patreon calls and stuff and see if I have anything from that, because that's the only thing I can think of how we would know anything about what's in the shed, so...
Lucia?
I hope.
Sorry, I'm just gonna go back a little bit.
Onto a ship, but I don't have the mechanics of the orbs perfected.
Also important to note, the orbs were part of how she was teleporting there.
You can teleport?
Come on, Malvin, that's like
basic quantum mechanics. Easy.
Well, this is a lot to take in, Cheryl. Excuse me for my dismay.
Look, I'm working on something to get me to his planet. I need you to guard that thing and to help me keep him sedated.
What's on his planet?
I think she is.
Lucia?
I hope.
So Lucia, that's where we get the name drop for Cheryl and Malvin's daughter. Is out there. It's their daughter that went missing. It gets explained later, but yeah, Lucia. That's when we get her name. And before then, she was just called Long Lost Daughter. Oh, is that what he said? Okay, well, I'll think about it. I'm going to take a really big, deep think about it, look at everything I have on file, Shannon, and see. Because maybe I'll be able to put something together, like a theory. That's the only thing I can think is that yeah. Oh, Malvin? Yeah, I agree with that.
Arrived. Now just one final step and Scarlet will be complete.
So this is showing you the things she's putting together. So this is, just for context, so this is Ella, who is Andon's wife on Kepler 22b down here. Up here we have a character also called Alpha from, oh my gosh, Kadashi Kiko, hang on, I'm gonna look up what it's called again. Kadashi Kiko, oh god, I can't. No. Yokohama Kaidashi Kiko, that's it. Which is also known as YKK, and it's one of Nathan's favorite anime series. It's also about a bot. The bot in it is called Alpha, and that's who you see. Sorry, I'm navigating back. Here. And this up here, I believe, is a virtual Instagrammer called Binksy, who is referenced a lot in Discord and also flashes in different reality episodes. So Scarlett's using these three to base her physical form on them. There's on YouTube. I can probably send you the links after this, Samus. There's a playlist actually I can send you for the Yokohama Kaidashi Kiko. Lena technically is canon because she's mentioned later in Act 4 by Dad to Scarlet in a conversation, so she does actually exist in Dad's life, yes. Because before that point, because she's been officially mentioned, I would say yes, she is. Yeah. If it was just live streams, I would say maybe hold off on it, but Dad did talk about her. Yeah, but I can definitely send you the links after this, Samus. I know the playlist. I'll try and find it and send it to you that has the Yokohama Kaidashi Kiko episodes. There's only like 2 or 3.
This will do nicely. Scarlet. 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 Scarlet.
Scarlet.
Scarlet. Scarlet. Scarlet. Scarlet.
Yeah, it's not on Crunchyroll. It's an old anime. It's fine. I have a YouTube playlist. I'll send it out to whoever wants it after. Just let me know or remind me if I forget to in DMs, okay?
Dad did it. He's finally hit 100,000 subscribers and gone quantum.
There was also a big thing about, I will note here, Carl was saying something about how this was back, I'm talking about Carl in Discord, not Carl in the series. So Carl in Discord before this said it would be like something about catastrophic if Dad ever went quantum and hit 100k. Or not catastrophic, but something along those lines, like it would be a bad thing, and I just wanted to bring that up really quick because I thought that was interesting. But also, if you think about the lyrics in Obliterate, Dad going quantum also seems like it's one of the things that kind of sets off the second implode, so just something to keep in mind.
I feel this present from Crothers calling me. Dadbot must open it to unlock his powers. Dad can see beyond the
unlock your full powers, you must complete the final dad task and help a father in need.
Crothers, what do you mean? What dad?
If you build it, it will come.
What would a true dad build? Dad must build a deck.
No! A shed, Dad.
No!
Oh, yeah, shed.
Love that.
How is my plan not working? She read the entire heavily influencing romance novel about a woman cheating on her husband.
This, since it's been a while, this is him referencing the romance novel that Mom has way back in Act 1 when they're about to go out to the park. The one that he's dropped off before. It's called, like, Dirty Little Secret or something like that.
And she caught him with that naughty dad magazine. Why is she still with him and not in love with me? What am I gonna do? Hey, kid, how's it going? You're that pop star Laszlo, right?
Yes, I am Laszlo.
This is also the only other time we've seen Laszlo for the first time we've properly seen her since the video where it's just like her opening her eyes and saying hi.
Great, good for you. Hey, you mind if I ask you a secret favor? Got a bag full of 2 quarters here if you do it.
2 whole quarters!
Sir, I'm going to be honest with you. You make me feel entirely uncomfortable.
Same, Laszlo.
I'm a fan of your stupid songs. And I'm neighbors with daughter, who is your biggest fan. I just want to surprise her with something.
Sus.
Well, if you could use your celebrity powers to get the password to their Wi-Fi thing, I could maybe get in and access the server and leave a big surprise for daughter, mom, and dad.
Sounds intrusive on the server. Laszlo obeys the server. Request denied. By the way, someone dumped a pile of trash in your yard.
That's not trash, that's my shed.
That's not a shed. That's termites holding hands.
Termites holding hands!
Get your ass out of here!
Ooh, Malvin's starting to lose it.
Time to do things your way. Time to end Dad.
I also just want to go back really quick. I like to think this little slip here is actually just like an outtake, like it wasn't meant for him to miss the stuff, but he did and they just kept it in. I don't know if that's true, but I like to think it is. No, you're not ruining anything. Stay, Shannon, stay. You're good. Stay! We're not even really hunting for lore. I'll just be talking about stuff because the stuff that's already... Everything's already been found, basically, so it's fine. Don't worry, stay, chat about silly stuff, whatever.
Time to end Dad.
What a day. Work sure is a lot harder without Marty there to do it for me. I can't believe Frisbee killed Marty. Huh. Well, the only thing Dad wants to work on now is another episode of Walker, Texas.
So this is Maeve, here, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know. There she is, it's Maeve, the ghost.
Stranger.
And now we go into one of the best freaking sequences, at least pretty soon, I think.
Stay tuned after
Yeah,
tonight's
here we go.
episode of Walker, Texas
It's
Ranger,
time for
with the
Dad Ass,
premiere of
everybody.
Network's new show, Dad Ass.
Oh, so good.
Crime guys have taken over what used to be a nice, peaceful town. Shooting guns everywhere. The one behind it all is Drug Man.
Not Drug Man! Oh
Ordering
no!
the crime guys to do crimes day and night.
Swear word!
But one man stands in their way. A normal, unassuming dad.
Well, there's only 2 of us in this house, and I didn't touch the thermostat.
An action-packed drama, jammed with endless dad jokes.
Hey, it takes guts to be an organ donor. This is why I never trust theirs. They're always up to something.
And I mean endless. But does he have what it takes? to take down psychos with crime guns.
Hey,
Crime guns!
why can't you hear a psychiatrist using the bathroom? Because the P is silent.
TV Guide calls it the perfect show for men 40 and over who wish they were someone else.
Tagging is cool.
Tag. You're it. Ugh. You know I used to hate facial hair.
And
then it
grew on me.
Take a nap. Otherwise, I'll tell the police you are resisting arrest.
So many bad dad jokes. I love it.
Good boy.
Give me
Good boy.
more drugs.
Hey.
My drugs.
So this is Cheffid, or Seth is Nathan's brother. And also I think Tom played the other crime guy here.
Why couldn't the bike stand up itself?
Why?
Because it was too tired.
Aw,
That one was
really good.
It's like Die Hard, but the guy is an actual everyman. Well, it's actually like if Don Knotts and Bill Gates had a baby. Then that baby is the one who beats up this guy. But this guy somehow still got a show. If there's one thing that makes this dad mad, it's Naughty Boys. He's vowed to track down every crime guy and teach them some manners.
Oh boy.
I got the $1 million from IHOP.
$1 million from IHOP.
Boss is gonna be real happy. Cry.
What's a pancake's job in a baseball game?
Batter.
I hate pancakes.
Good, because I'm serving pain cakes.
Oh.
One thing he has that drug man doesn't. Dad reflexes.
Dad reflexes.
What is going on out there?
Sorry, boss. We haven't been able to do crime because there's a dad messing it all up.
Are you telling me that you're being overpowered by some bald, single dad?
Yes.
Yeah, but he's really tough. And he's got, like, really funny jokes.
He's a real badass dad. But you can call him
Dadass.
Dadass.
Oh god.
Tuesdays at 8 on Network TV Channel.
Oh, shot the camera guy.
I just want to do one quick note there, is just that Dadass actually did do a live stream once, the character, on Dad Plays, so Dad's gaming channel. It still might be up, actually. It was kind of, we couldn't get the game to work, but it was fun to have him actually live, like, in character, so just thought I would mention that.
Dadbot, wake up.
Huh?
Dadbot,
Oh,
you fell asleep. Let's go to bed.
oh, Cheryl.
There's the damn microphone. Whew. That was stupid. Okay, so... There's the damn microphone. Whew. Let me turn that off. Okay, so I'm going to end this here, and then tomorrow we can watch the other, about 2 hours and 45 minutes worth. 2.5, 2 3/4 of hours left of this VOD. So, turn that down. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here, and then end the stream here, and then tomorrow we'll finish it. Alrighty.